Stress can be defined as a situation where demands on a person exceeds that person's resources or ability to cope, either mentally, physically, or emotionally. At the basic level, stress relates to the biological changes that occur in the mind and body when we feel threatened, whether the threat is real or imagined. Stress is actually a survival mechanism that enables us to get out of trouble quickly when danger appears. What happens is that your heart pumps quickly to increase blood pressure, glucose is sent to your muscles as fuel injection, and it becomes focused on what psychologists call a fight or flight response. And this emergency state is only supposed to last long enough to get you out of danger. Yes, stress has become more harmful in the 21st century, as many of us remain stressed for prolonged periods about various things, including financial problems, negative relationships, ill health, exams, and then we find it difficult to switch off. In fact, research reveals that negative stress can manifest itself psychologically and physically and accounts for some 75 to 85% of ill health issues. Some of the physical signs and symptoms include chest pains, heart disease, stroke, memory problems, sleep problems, and it can also result in a loss of sex drive. Some of the psychological symptoms include inability to concentrate and focus. You could have mood swings for no apparent reason or become overly sensitized. You can also suffer from panic attacks and depression and struggle with negative thoughts. Now we have to remember that most stress is caused by our thoughts, and negative thinking can damage our brain cells and put our mental health at risk, causing early dementia, diabetes, and can cause cancer. Stress can be good in small doses. For example, in emergency situations where maybe we're about to hit a car or hit by a car, or when confronted with unexpected situations, and that could be anything like meeting deadlines. Stress hormones actually motivate us into action and help our mind and body to deal with situations at hand. When our bodies are under stress, it tends to make us feel out of control, and this can cause conflict both at the home and the workplace. And studies show it increases absenteeism at work through stress-related illnesses. It causes poor concentration, low motivation and morale, and this obviously results in low productivity. So you can actually suffer from internal and external conflict, and some people become withdrawn and also very happy, and in severe cases can suffer from depression. Discussing your situation with a professional counselor can be very useful in helping you identify your priorities and to feel more in control, particularly in situations where you are suffering from ill health issues, depression, relationships, and/or financial problems. They will be able to identify additional support to help you to manage your stress. So for example, if you are dealing with financial difficulties, they can actually refer you onto a financial advisor, or there may be cases where you may need to be referred to a spiritual or psychological professional. They can actually listen in confidence and are trained to use techniques to help you to see things from a different perspective and to help you to reframe your situation in a way that you can work through plausible solutions. One of the most important things, however, that we must learn is how to detect when we are actually suffering from signs and symptoms of stress, so that we can actually address them. And this can be done through counselling, coaching, or attending stress management courses where you will be able to learn the strategies and techniques to enable you to manage stress more effectively in the long term. So on that note, I would like to wish you all well and certainly encourage you to look after yourself and read more, find out more about stress, but most importantly, raise your awareness about what is happening with you.